Hey everyone, just a quick reminder, we want you to be involved on the show tonight. You're just one text, one social media post away from being a part of the Blitz. You can tweet us using the hashtag OKBlitz or find us on the News 9 Sports or News on 6 Sports Facebook pages. To vote on Play the Percentages, text Dean or John to 79640. Got it?
Big 12 Media Days this Wednesday and Thursday at Frisco, Texas. This past week, the league releasing the all-important preseason poll the one media members vote on. And to no one's real surprise, Texas is picked to win the league, but by a narrow overall margin. Now 41 first-place votes for the Longhorns. Kansas State a close second in the total points. Sooners third with 4 first-place votes. Then Texas Tech, TCU, Baylor, and OSU. The Cowboys 7th with 1 first-place vote. The bottom half of the 14-team league, newcomer UCF in 8th, Kansas 9th, Iowa State, then newcomers BYU, Houston, and Cincinnati. West Virginia picked to finish 14th.
You know, when OU owned the league, they got the benefit of the doubt, but not now. And I don't have a problem with being ranked 3rd. Rather than complain, face the facts and strain to improve. This is all a result of OU losing a future Hall of Fame coach, a Heisman-winning quarterback, loads of winning players, and a total roster overhaul. From Heisman winners, playoffs, and 14 Big 12 titles to a 7-loss season in year 1. So what do? You go reprove yourselves. Win 10 or 11 against the easiest OU schedule in decades, play defense, and then play for the Big 12 title. That's what you need to go do.
Well, the Cowboys at 7 may be a little low, but with the new faces at quarterback, a change in defensive scheme, and the loss of some really good defenders, there are questions from a lot of people. That said, they're positioned to outperform expectations, and Mike Gundy's teams have been pretty successful in that role. Now, also this past week, the preseason All-Big 12 team was announced. Offensive Player of the Year, Jalen Daniels, Kansas quarterback. Defensive Player of the Year, Texas linebacker Jalen Ford. And Newcomer of the Year, Kansas State running back, little guy Treshaun Ward. Daniels joined on the first-team offense by teammate Devin Neal and Baylor's Richard Reese at running back. Kansas State fullback Ben Sinnott. OSU with 3 players on the team. Brennan Presley, the offensive selection. Xavier Worthy, Texas receiver, a unanimous pick. BYU represented on the O-line. Kansas, Kansas State, Texas, and West Virginia linemen rounding out the front 5. Kansas State returner Phillip Brooks also on the list. Defensively, OU's lone selection, defensive end Ethan Downs. OSU linebacker Colin Oliver makes the list. He's been an all-league selection following both of his previous seasons. Teammate Kendall Daniels is in the All-Big 12 secondary. Kobe Bryant from Kansas making the 4th Jayhawk to make the list.
Is that unbelievable?
Yeah, man. And the lone representative on the defensive side from one of the 4 new schools is Cincinnati punter Mason Fletcher.
John, there's a reason the saying, players win championships. I'm not going to go argue that OU deserves more than 1 all-league player, because based on what I saw on the field last season, this is not inaccurate. I hope and expect that Venables and Jeff Lebby are making it crystal clear that earning all Big 12 postseason is all that matters. And if Bill Bedenbaugh's remarkable, consistently outstanding work with a capable offensive line continues, a lineman, quarterback, running back, or receiver could make it. And if the defensive line makes a major jump, DBs and backers could make it.
Well, here's one thing I like. Even if they don't have as many players as Texas, Kansas, or Kansas State on the team, OU's Ethan Downs is from Weatherford. OSU, Presley from Bixby. Oliver from Edmond Santa Fe, and Daniels from Beggs. There are difference makers playing high school ball in this state, and it's worth making sure they don't get away.
There you go. Recruiting. OU beats Miami and Alabama and others for Davon Mitchell, the number 19 nationally, number 2 ranked tight end in the 2025 class. He's a 5-star. Rivals re-ranks the 6'4" Los Alamitos commit as 2024 class 4-star, number 4 tight end, 95th overall. Been taking extra classes and summer school all through high school to leave early. OU recruited him as a freshman in Texas. First big-time pass catcher for OU's highly coveted freshman quarterback, Jackson Arnold.
The Cowboys pick up a 13th commitment in the 2024 class. Linebacker defensive end Jonathan Agamadu made OSU his choice while on an official visit last week. He's 6'2", 220 pounds, a big physical player whose first season playing defense was last fall. He'll suit up for his senior season for McKinney in Texas.
Another service posted a prediction that OU will get the commit from the nation's number 1 defensive lineman, number 3 overall player. And if that pans out, OU will have beaten Georgia and the rest for Williams Nwaneri out of Lee Summit, Missouri. But here's the point. We understand OU has a very good shot at signing David Stone, the #3 defensive lineman, now at IMG Academy, but previously at Del City. If Brent Venables actually gets signatures from this tandem, it'd make a huge statement heading into SEC play, comparable to signings of Denton 5-stars last year, Jackson Arnold and Peyton Bowen. But at the moment, even bigger because of OU's defensive struggles. But a long way to go until that's all done.
Well, the MLB draft got underway tonight.